Hello and welcome to part 4 of the Lottie tutorial animation series. Just a quick reminder, I know if you're churning through these, I've already said it once, I'll say it again. Please like and subscribe like every video, comment on every video, and definitely subscribe. Hit the bell icon and then hit always notified. And that helps me out. And then share a video if you get through this tutorial. Not this one, but the last one. If you get through it, definitely feel obligated to share it. And yeah, enjoy this real quick. If you haven't seen them already, if you're skipping around like you shouldn't be, you should definitely watch the other videos up into this because you're going to be completely lost. This is the sponsor. This is what's keeping this going right now. It's Aquasazer. I mentioned that, it's chemical free. If you've got a pool, if you know somebody with a pool, if your mom, your dad, your uncle, your aunt has got a pool, definitely get them involved. It's going to save them money. It's going to save them heartache. It just balances the water perfectly with the pH. They don't have to use chlorine, bromine, acid, base, none of that anymore. They don't have to use anything. Especially if you attach an ionizer to it, it's gonna be good to go. Even in the most extreme conditions, if you don't have an ionizer, sometimes if you're circulating not fast enough, it won't keep up. But as far as chlorine free, goodness gracious, this is awesome. They can get it for as little as they pay in chlorine in a year. This thing will last 5 years. So, it pays for itself year after year. And yeah, so, it might even last longer than 5 years. Who knows? You might get lucky. You might get a good one. I don't know. The prototypes are still rolling. It's brand new. It's brand new tech. And you could be on the verge of cutting edge tech and get benefits from it. I think that the prices will increase. They have been increasing as demand has been going up. So definitely get them sooner rather than later. They used to be going for $750, and now they're going for $1250, to somewhere in there, $24.7, and then now they're doing it wouldn't surprise me if it was $5,000 by the end of the year for one. So definitely get it while the getting's good, and be a first adapter for sure. But with that, enjoy the rest of this tutorial. Thanks so much. Now, obviously, we don't need that centerpiece there any longer. So on this frame, if we go look at our layers specifically, every other this is X, so we need is X. Okay, so all of these layers need to disappear on this frame. So we're going to have whoosh, X, boosh. I like it. I like it a lot. So really what I want so the whoosh is fine. We'll play around with the speed later, but I think I do want that to go a little faster because I think a 2-second animation is too long, but we're just getting our bearings right now. So there's our X. We're going to have it rotate around, and let's see. What I can do is I can open up both groups, or actually what I can do is I can take these two and hit U, and now I have just the rotation parts. So I'm going to hit F9 for easy ease, and then let's take a look at this. So here's what we're working with. All right, and now I do want them to bounce. So I'm looking at this X, by the way, to kind of find my center mark. It's not perfect, but I can also look across here and be like, well, what's the disparity between this point, this little crosshair, and this line? And I can see, okay, it's like a little sliver, a few pixels, blah, 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 and I can. All right. Now, for the one that I did before, I did purposefully have it off-centered and kind of a little thing. But for this one, I think I'm going to have it more symmetrical. Okay. Now, that is it. We are done. That's all we actually need to do. If you are interested in continuing the loop for another reason, well, I'll do that. I'll just go ahead and do it that way. So now that we have, because it's kind of complicated and it's not the most intuitive process ever. So that's our animation. And now what we need to do is take this animation and reverse it. So right at, what was it, 2 seconds? There we are, 2 seconds. Okay, 2 seconds. And now we need to reverse all of this, all of it. We need to reverse every little bit of it. So I'm going to duplicate this composition. And I'm going to rename this loop. Okay. And the reason why I'm going to rename this loop is because composition settings, it needs to be 4 seconds exactly. And do we like, so we don't like how long this is. So I actually want this to be like, 15 frames instead. So we're going to go into here before we duplicate this, and we're going to shorten this up a little bit. So top whoosh, bottom whoosh, U to get all of them, and we're really just going to take this and move all of our effects and move all of this down to 15, and then move this guy down just like that. All right, so now we've got our little animation. Pow. Yeah. Am I a fan? Now, I think if this was two-tone, let's do that. Let's make this two-tone. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's apply some colors here, because I think it would be better if people could see the difference. Because right now it's all black and you kind of really can't tell what's going on. So we are going to bottom whoosh. Let's see. I want this group, stroke, color. Let's go with blue. Right, so I'm going to go with like this faded pastel blue in here. Okay, and then for this guy, I'm going to go with a much darker blue. Path is duplicate everything. So just command copy, just duplicate it all. Now obviously this goes right after this one, because if everything's going in reverse, this would go back here. Okay, and then now our sequence is exactly 3 seconds long, so we go to loop, composition, and change it from 4 to 3. Okay, and this, what we need to do is hit U, and we can get all of the keyframes. Right click, keyframe assistant, time reverse keyframes. Okay, that is what you're doing. I forgot that my camera was blocking your vision. So, and there it is. You can obviously change the two tones to whatever color you'd like. I'm gonna put a white background on this bad boy. New solid, white solid. But there you go. There is your there's your Lottie animation. Thanks so much for watching. I know I say this every 10 minutes, but I really drill it in because it actually matters. You know, engaging with the videos, sharing the videos, engaging with all the different social medias, very helpful. If you don't want to waste your time doing this yourself, you can always purchase the Lottie Animations. I'm selling them for $5 a pop right now, and or you can call me and we'll do something custom. I charge like $25 an hour right now to do work, and that's always an option, which is very cheap considering what you're getting for it. And then yeah, so last thing, if you want to watch the last video is going to be about how to export it, but I'm going to make that its own video because exporting is its own thing. So, but yeah, congratulations, you get the badge of Lottie expert or Lottie trained now. Some of the rules though about Lottie is that it has to be vector. There's only a few effects that you can use and apply, and most of them are, you know, like stroke, trim paths, and things of that nature. Like anytime you add any effect, I mean, I know it's called After Effects, and so it's kind of counterintuitive to have an entire workhorse of a program not be able to use any of its bells and whistles when doing animations. But that's kind of the nature of the plugin right now and where they're at. They're looking into getting things rolling with Adobe Animate, and I've been looking forward to that. But you know, if you want to see more stuff of this nature, because Lottie is so powerful, it's such a small file, and it's vector, and so it can scale up, and you can do so many things with it. Definitely help me out in any way you possibly can, because that's the only way that this ball keeps rolling. So very much appreciated. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.